fantastic guest lineup tonight. However, we have had a standby guest waiting backstage for the last few weeks in case of emergency. It's Gary Busey. Apparently, he has been working on something a little special to try to better his chances tonight. Let's find out how he's doing. Are you there? Hey, Gary.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm working on a new act for your show, and the audience is gonna love it.
Okay, cool. What is it?
This is called juggling.
I thought you need 3 balls to juggle.
Oh, no. It takes an advanced clown to juggle 3 balls. I am just starting.
Well, good luck with that. We'll cross back to Gary later, and all the best for him. A lot of things haunting my dreams by the end of the show. I would like to say congratulations, Mr. Tyler Ferguson. You are engaged.
It's true.
That's a really cool thing. A really cool thing.
We'll see. No, it is very cool.
So, and I mean this
To
in
the
all...
aforementioned boyfriend.
Yes. So I do mean, I'm not trying to be a smart ass here. I'm asking this in all sincerity. When you are in a same-sex relationship, what is the etiquette for who proposes to whom?
I did not know where that question was going, but I'm glad it ended up there.
We could all learn a lot tonight.
Apparently, and this is just what I assumed, it's whoever makes more money proposes.
Kristen nearly spat out her popcorn drink.
Well, he's 10 years younger than me.
Well played! Add to the high five montage. Now, so you are engaged. No date set as yet?
Sometime this summer.
Oh, lovely.
And which state can you get married? Can you get married?
Not in California yet. We're doing it in New York, which is one of the few.
I am a huge supporter of equal rights for same-sex marriage, and I think it's ludicrous that it can't happen.
It is. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And it's nice that we can even have this discussion, that you can say, I'm engaged, and it's you know, I think something that's a lot more accepted than it probably was.
Which is kind of nice. Like, I love that, like, I can just have this casual conversation with you, and I've been on other shows where people have congratulated me. It's just not a big deal. And that's what I think, like, what I want to get to.
That is exactly it. When it gets boring, as a straight transvestite, bizarrely why I'm straight, I don't know. As a wannabe lesbian, it's when alternative sexuality, it is a gift that we get of being gay, lesbian, transgender. It is a gift. You can't see that unless you come out and fight the fights that you have to fight to get out there. And then you get to this place where there's a gay person and a transvestite and a completely straight person on the chat, and it doesn't matter.
So, Kristen, if you were at a bar and a straight man comes up to you in heels, how would that go down for you? Like, if you know, would you sit there going, absolutely, let's do this?
In heels or lifts?
Oh, I don't know the difference.
No, heels.
I don't mind a boy in lifts.
Help me out here.
I can find it out later. Heels, whatever, dude. My boyfriend's little, you know.
Should he wear heels?
No, but maybe he'll wear like a little little something in his shoes.
How do you like? I have just completely admired the heels that you are wearing
Which
tonight.
one?
They're just sensational.
Both of these two.
Look at these.
Oh, his, not mine. Okay.
No.
But how do you, as a self-professed action transvestite, know, like, when do you choose, like, how dressy to get with your attire, your makeup?
I don't know. It's impossible. There is more stress. I'm a very blokey-looking guy, so.
I'm very jealous of your gel manicure. I'm feeling a little insecure over here.
These nails are actually a political statement. It took me 27 years to work out to do this. I'm a British-European transvestite. That's the European flag, British flag, and the rest says transvestite. And I will fight people who have a problem with it.
Well,
you can piss off.
Well, at the risk of asking the obvious question, was it an easy thing for you coming out?
Well, initially, I know, as a kid, no. Like, I came out to my dad 3 times. And not because he, like, just kept, I don't know if he was forgetting. Like, he would kind of just we'd have to have this discussion more than once. And my sister's also gay, and so she finally came out to my dad after I'd already come out to him twice. And, you know, this is like, I'm in my 20s at this point. And my sister comes out to my dad, and he's, like, surprisingly supportive of it. And she goes, well, I'm so shocked that you're so supportive, you know, with Jesse being gay. And he's like, so Jesse is gay. And so I had to have the conversation again. And now he's like, he's so supportive, and he goes to like PFLAG meetings, which is parents for gay and lesbians. And
that's great.
like there's a transvestite who runs the meeting, and like he'll come to me and be like, I think Sharon used to be a man, and then I met Sharon, and it's like, I was like, Dad, go with your instincts. It's okay. Like, yes, she used to be a man. It's quite obvious. But, you know, he's growing, and he's a great guy. But it was a difficult, you know, it's a coming out process for the parents, too, I feel. Now, you have to allow, depending on where you grew up in this world, you have to allow for people to have that journey. And I had to allow my parents to have that journey. And they're amazing people now. And I think having them go through that and, like, helping them support them through that has made them stronger and me stronger.
Oh, cool. That's great. That's great. Is the same for you, Eddie?
Yeah, I was advised, I came out when I was 23, I was advised that my dad wouldn't be able to deal with it. And my dad is so similar to me and very, you know, stubborn, and I just, this wasn't really his area, but I thought, no, he can't be that. For 6 years, I didn't tell my dad, and then I thought my stand-up career was taking off, and I thought, I've got to tell people, and I've got to tell everyone in the public eye, as opposed to my friends, before it goes too far, before it becomes a secret. And so I got to tell Dad this weekend, and I support Crystal Palace football team, soccer team, and my dad had 2 season tickets. Sometimes my brother would go, sometimes I would go. So I decided to tell him at a football match, at a soccer match, and that was not necessarily a good idea, because suddenly I was there, and I realized we could lose, and I could be a transvestite. These are bad.
Worst day ever.
I had to wait for the result, and I thought, I can't say, because all the fans are streaming back, and he could go, you're a transvestite. Then there's a load of football fans there, and that didn't work out. So it came to a place in Croydon, there was a cafe there, and sometimes we used to stop and eat. I said, let's go and eat. And we went into a back room, and the bells were ringing in my head. Tell him now, I was 29, and tell him. And I told him, and he was completely cool. Obviously, he was a bit stunned at that point, but he went home and he wrote a letter saying he was cool, and he thought if my mother was alive, she would have been cool with it too.
That's great. That's fantastic. Group hug. Come on, group hug. This is a beautiful moment.
I'm just so tired. What a beautiful moment. What a beautiful moment.
This is what it's all about. Fantastic. All right, when we come back, we reveal why my guests and I could never live together.
So I spanked that monkey while masturbating in its face.
Wayne, it's like you're ejaculating these songs out. It's just incredible.
Oh, I'm making music.
I can swear with the best of them. My motherfucking tit sucker.
You can't say asshole, beating off, bush, eat out.
What are we talking about again?
Masturbation.
You see my ink, motherfucker? That means I've been places I've lived.
If you lived in oldie times, you would have been a syphilitic whore and died at 13.
I say pussy in it like twice, but besides that, it's...
You leave your cat out in the rain, you get a wet pussy. That's what's going to happen. No, this is really good. Hey!
So I fucking hate your character, and I think she's a bitch, and I think she's a whore.
You're like, how fast are you gonna come?
To my 7th grade teacher, you know, Mr. Wilson, right there.
Take that, censors!
We don't care. We're Crazy Town, USA. Population